So today I would like to welcome you all to Transfer 101, the basics for the fall 2023 semester. And our presenter is Miss Judith Moton. Judith is a coordinator for student transition, I'm going to mess it up, student retention and transition services, and is located at the Essex campus. Thank you, Judith, for taking the time today.
Absolutely. Okay. So, welcome everyone. As Courtney said, my name is Judith, and I'm here to guide you through this workshop, which is called Transfer 101. So, let us begin with the workshop objectives. The reason why we're here is to help you better understand why you should earn your CCBC degree before transferring, and for you to become familiar with the three-step process for transferring, so that you also can be acquainted with the key information needed for a successful transfer experience, and to learn about the many different resources that are available to you to assist you during the transfer process, and for you to become knowledgeable about how financial aid and scholarships can help you pay for your education. 5 reasons to complete a degree at CCBC before transferring. They include the cost. There is no comparison to the cost savings that you're going to have by attending CCBC and by completing your degree at CCBC. You'll save time. Once you've completed your associate's degree, you will have a marketable credential that you can use for interviews, put on applications. With networking, you'll be able to tell your friends and future employers you have a degree as opposed to just having credits. And then, insofar as completion and transfer, you'll have credits that transfer, you'll become eligible for scholarships, and there are other benefits as well and other opportunities. Now, what is the three-step transfer process? It includes exploring your options, preparing to transfer, and then applying to colleges to transfer to and applying for scholarships and for financial aid. So, how do you begin this process? Well, the first thing is between your first 12 credits, from 0 to 12 credits, these are the things that we recommend that you begin to do. Start to attend transfer events, including transfer fairs. So we have transfer fairs for the fall and for the spring semesters. And our fall transfer fair is going to be upcoming the week of October the 16th. So you'll have that information. We encourage you to attend and ask questions. We usually have anywhere from 40 to 50 colleges um, in the state of Maryland, outside the state of Maryland. The representatives are anxious to speak to you and to tell you about their programs and encourage you to transfer. We also have on campus recruiter visits. You can visit our CCBC website for upcoming events, and they will list the recruiters that are going to be on our campus, and you can have a special one on one with them. And then Transfer Tuesdays, which is what we're doing today. Each Tuesday, between the hours of 2 and 3, we will be covering important topics that are important to you as you prepare to transfer. Also, explore Degrees to Succeed partnerships. So, you probably have heard about Degrees to Succeed. It's a unique dual admission process where you will be conditionally accepted to one of our 8 partner institutions, and your acceptance is going to be based on your completion of your associate's degree. And we'll learn more about Degrees to Succeed later on in this presentation. For those of you who are thinking of attending out of state schools, we encourage you to do a web search to determine which schools have your major, and then you go ahead and you do some outreach and research on what those schools would be. We encourage you to explore what to consider when you have 0 to 12 credits. Some important factors include programs of study or your major. Does that school, although you may really like it, does it have your major? How large is it or how small is it? And where is it located? Is it located in the city? Is it an urban setting? Is it suburban or is it rural? Is it located on the East Coast or West Coast? Location matters and size of the institution matters as well. Having said those important factors, it's also very important for you to consider cost, financial aid and scholarship opportunities. What is the availability of housing for transfer students? What is their athletic program? What is campus life like? And internship opportunities, do they offer a graduate program? And how are they accredited? We encourage you to consider only those schools that are regionally accredited. Now, here's our information about Degrees to Succeed. As I mentioned before, it's a wonderful program for those of you who are considering transferring. In Degrees to Succeed, you are dually admitted to CCBC and a 4-year partner of your choice. And we have 8 partner institutions at this time. You will have co-advising and program maps to help you complete your degree and for you to understand how your completed courses will transfer into your baccalaureate program. You are going to have access to 4-year campus academic and student support resources. All of your transfer credits will be accepted for your AA and AS degree programs. In completing your degree and working with the advisors, you will have junior status upon transferring to your 4-year. And many of our partners are offering significant financial incentives and scholarship opportunities for our students who complete their associate's degree and transfer. What are some things you need to do when you have more than 12 credits and up to 45 credits? These are the steps we encourage you to follow. Meet with recruiters. Attend transfer open houses. Many of our colleges and universities will have specific activities for transfer students. We encourage you to attend those. Participate in on campus tours. Get a feel for the campus. What are the students like? Get a feel for the buildings. Is it a renovated campus? Do they have a lot of new buildings? Or is it a more historic campus? So get a feel for it. Research the transfer application process, including deadlines for admission, financial aid, scholarships, and housing. And as you are researching these things, we encourage you to record them perhaps in your planner because these deadlines are going to be different than CCBC's deadlines, and you need to be cognizant of them because the 4 year institutions have totally different deadlines and timelines than we do. So, as you're doing your research, we encourage you to put that information in your planner or document it on a calendar so that you can remember to adhere to those things. Investigate each school's financial aid process and begin transfer scholarship search. And so you can meet with your academic advisor and they can assist you with identifying those scholarship opportunities for transfer students. And most importantly, complete the FAFSA for the following academic year no later than February 14th. And then create a plan and follow it. DegreeWorks. Many of you should be familiar with DegreeWorks and use it on a regular basis. So DegreeWorks is that platform that is housed in our student portal that helps us understand how close we are to degree completion and what courses we need to complete our degree. Remember, what you don't want to do is to forget what you have to do between 13 and 45 credits. So monitor your degree works regularly, at least once a semester. Remember that you want to keep your grades competitive, track your progress, and refer to DegreeWorks. If you have questions, please go see your academic advisor and review transfer requirements each semester as well. Have you heard of ArtSys? Well, ArtSys is the state of Maryland's articulation system for Maryland colleges and universities. What can you do with ArtSys? It's a wonderful resource. It can help you research majors and programs, find what are the general education requirements. It can help you understand what is the transferability of individual courses. It also provides you with recommended transfer patterns or RTPs. And these are specific courses to take depending on your major and the institution in which you plan to transfer to. So it can help you identify what courses you need for specific majors for that specific transfer institution. It also has a feature where you can create unofficial transcript evaluations. So ArtSys is a valuable tool and a resource that staff and students have access to. Here's some things that you should do when you have over 43 credits, 45 to 60 credits. So as you're getting towards the end of your associate's degree, you're in those final few credits. We want you to remember to apply to at least 3 to 5 schools. So you're always going to have your top school, but sometimes it's good to have one or two in addition to your top school because you'll have an opportunity to compare maybe different funding packages or different scholarship opportunities. So we want you to be able to really choose and weigh what is best for you. As you're doing so and you're applying to different schools, remember to put the transfer school codes on your FAFSA. And if required, you should also submit a CSS profile. So the CSS is the College Scholarship Service profile. It's offered through the College Board, and it's an opportunity for you to create a an account so that you can be eligible or find out what types of scholarships are available depending on your major in the school that you're transferring to. Apply for scholarships with these deadlines in mind. For February, apply for scholarships by February for students who are going to be graduating in May or August. And for those who are going to be graduating December or January, October should be your scholarship deadline. And remember to request official transcripts. Your official transcripts, again, can be accessed through your Simon account. We use Parchment as our platform for ordering official transcripts. So you don't have to go to the registrar's office. You can access your official transcripts and order them yourselves through your Simon account. And then finally, you're going to submit documentation for credit earned through prior learning through CLEP or DSST or AP credits, IB, or military experience. When making the decision, when you have between 45 and 60 credits, what you want to do is review your admission, financial aid, and scholarship offers. Now the big choice begins. Then you have to send in your acceptance fee for admission, and then there's a deadline by which you have to do that. There's also a deadline by which you have to accept your financial aid and any scholarships. Here are some final semester reminders. You're completing your degree, you're approaching graduation. These are some things that you should keep in mind. See an academic advisor for a pre graduation audit. Now, in this slide, we're suggesting that you do this in your final semester, but maybe even the semester before the final semester. So maybe just before that last semester, you meet with an academic advisor. So if you need to take additional courses or anything like that, you will have no surprises. Apply for graduation by the deadline and pay the graduation fee. Request final transcripts after final grades have been posted and your degree has been posted. So you're going to probably submit 2 transcripts. One transcript you're going to submit at the time that you apply to your destination school. And then after grades have posted, at the end of the semester, you will send a final transcript that will show that you've completed your degree. It'll have your graduation um, date of graduation posted and the degree that you've earned at the end of the transcript. And then you're going to inquire about orientation, advising, and registration at your transfer institution. So here are some really valuable things to keep in mind concerning credits. General education courses from CCBC will transfer as general education courses to public colleges and universities in the state of Maryland. At least 60 credits, but no more than 70, of general education, elective, and major courses completed at CCBC for your AA, your Associate of Arts, or your Associate of Science will be transferable to public colleges or universities in Maryland towards your bachelor's degree. Here are some things you need to keep in mind regarding transfer versus career programs. Remember transfer or pre-baccalaureate degree programs such as the Associate of Arts, the Associate of Science, the Associate of Fine Arts, the AFE, the Associate of Science and Engineering, the Associate of Arts and Teaching, are aimed at meeting the needs of students who intend to earn a bachelor's degree from a four-year college or university. These programs are specifically designed so that all coursework will transfer to a four-year institutions. Students should consult ARTSs as well as academic advisors or transfer counselors at both the sending, that would be CCBC, or receiving institutions for current transfer information. Other things to keep in mind, career degree programs such as your Associate of Applied Science are designed for students intending to seek employment upon graduation from CCBC. So you'll go from the classroom into the workplace. Many programs designated as AAS degrees are in fields which also offer a baccalaureate degree. Career programs include specific occupational courses not normally offered by four-year institutions. These courses generally are not accepted as transfer credit by four-year institutions. So if you're in one of those AAS programs, the Associate of Applied Science programs, and you're curious about transfer, I encourage you to meet with an academic advisor and discuss those options if you're planning on transferring, and do that early. Here's a list of transfer resources. And this is a wonderful array of information, and we can make this information available to you if you're interested at the end of the presentation. But among the transfer resources include requesting your CCBC transcript. We already went over how to do that. Look at majors and recommended transfer plans with ARTSys. Historically Black Colleges and University Research Guide, and that information is housed in our library. Maryland Transfer Research Guide, and MHEC, or Maryland Higher Education Commission Transfer Guide as well, and that can also be found online. And then we have a host of other resources, including the College Board College Search, the College Source Online Database, Peterson's Guide to Colleges, and PTK Phi Theta Kappa. Excellent resources. Now here's a very important aspect of transferring: financial aid and scholarships. Every year, complete a free application for federal student aid or the FAFSA, and this application opens as early as next month, October the 1st. When you complete the FAFSA, as we mentioned earlier, include the school code for all the transfer schools you are considering. Remember, this is a free service, so you don't get charged if you have 5 transfer destinations or anything like that. This is free. So do include the code for each transfer school. And remember, you want to visit each institution's financial aid or scholarship webpage to get up-to-date information concerning cost, process, and deadlines. So sometimes it's very difficult to discern this information on the website. That's why we also encourage you to visit on campus and talk to them. If you have a campus tour, talk to someone from financial aid 101. There are some schools, and they're usually your smaller schools, who will actually don't mind spending time and explaining what the financial aid process looks like, what aid you may be eligible for. So that's why we encourage you to visit campuses so you can, if if they do offer that type of service, you can take advantage of that at that time. College Board offers the College Scholarship Service Profile. It's an online application to apply for non-federal financial aid. It provides a comprehensive look at the financial aid and family situation to determine eligibility for institutional financial aid. Approximately 400 colleges, universities, and scholarship programs require a CSS profile, and many private colleges, especially those that provide significant need based institutional aid, also require a CSS profile. Regarding federal aid, federal Pell Grants are based on need. Also, there are federal direct loans, direct student loans that are subsidized, where eligibility is based on financial need, unsubsidized loans, where eligibility is not based on financial need, and then direct parent or plus loans, where eligibility is based on a credit check. Also included in federal financial aid are work study opportunities, and this provides part-time jobs for students with a financial need. Maryland offers financial aid and scholarships. The Maryland Higher Education Commission, or MHEC, offers need-based grants, legislative scholarships, career, occupation-based, and unique population grants and scholarships to Maryland state residents. And most of the awards that Maryland offers have a March 1 application deadline. There are 2+2 transfer scholarships that are designed to support transfer students from Maryland community colleges to attend a state four-year institution. To receive this type of scholarship, you must have demonstrated financial need. And again, the priority deadline is March 1st. And then the University of Maryland Regent Scholars Program supports exceptional community college students earning their associate's degrees. There's just a limited number of full cost in state tuition scholarships that would cover the cost of tuition, living expenses, and a book stipend for full time students. There are also institutional scholarships. So many colleges offer transfer specific scholarships. Scholarships may require a specific number of credits or the completion of an associate's degree. Awards may be based on merit or based on need or be program specific. Most schools will require that you complete a FAFSA. Some schools, as we mentioned before, may require that you complete a CSS profile. Remember that all of the required paperwork must be submitted prior to the deadline. Many schools only award institutional aid in the fall, which means you could miss out on monies if you tend to matriculate in the spring. So there are lots of private scholarships as well. Among them would be the Jack Kent Cooke Undergraduate Transfer Scholarship, the Udall Undergraduate Scholarship, PTK Honor Society Scholarship, and the list goes on. Coca-Cola Scholars Foundation, the Jeanette Rankin Women's Scholarship Fund, Hispanic Scholarship Fund, and the United Negro College Fund. Here are some things you need to know about scholarships. Scholarships are gifts, and the amount or the award will vary. Some scholarships are merit based, others are based on financial need as determined by the FAFSA, or the CSS profile. Many scholarships are geared towards specific groups of students, such as underrepresented populations, including women and minorities, non traditional students, veteran, active military, and military affiliated students, and others may be available through you or your parents' place of employment. Here are some scholarship search tools. They include the Guide to Financial Aid. Common App provides general information about paying for school. The College Board offers a scholarship search. FastWeb offers a scholarship search. The Academic Common Market offers in state rates for out of state colleges in certain academic fields. And Student Scholarships offers a scholarship search. And at the very bottom, Net Price Calculator provides cost estimates by institution or by school. So here are some ongoing events. We're here right now participating in Transfer Tuesday. The topic is Transfer 101. Next week, we'll have Degrees to Succeed. And in the upcoming weeks, we'll cover such topics as preparing for transfer fairs, exploring our transfer options, preparing to transfer, applying for transfer, and transfer and financial aid. So, upcoming events include the fall transfer fairs. It's one of our big events. And as I said earlier, this fall's transfer fairs will start October the 16th through the 19th. And we hope to see you there. Do you have any other questions, or if you want more information, then follow us on social media via Facebook, Instagram, X, or YouTube. You can contact us at any one of these emails. Ann Gamble is Director of Transfer and Degree Acceleration. You can record her email, agamble@ccbcmd.edu. I am now the coordinator of student retention and transfer services. This is my email address. Courtney Topolsky is now our director, our assistant director, and she is at ctopolsky@ccbcmd.edu. And Teresa Bonvegna is on the Essex campus. For transfer questions, you can give her or email her at tbonvegna@ccbcmd.edu. And Mohammed Zari, he's the transfer coordinator for our Owings Mills campus, and you can contact him at mzari@ccbcmd.edu. So that ends our presentation.
And we do have several students here. I'm going to stop the recording, but allow for you all to ask some questions. And Judith, say you're still sharing your screen.